Alright, cool. So I ain't done one of these for a while because, frankly, with a battle scene, it's not what it used to be. It really isn't. And some events pop up here and there that are worth my attention. And other than that, it's just not. Doesn't excite me like it used to. So I'm going to be dipping in and out of the battle scene. But I've just come across this randomly. Smack Volume 7. Tay-Rock. Well, I'll go with the other order. So we've got New Jersey Twerk versus Jay the Nightwing. That could go either way. I think if Twerk shows up and he's consistent and he's on it, I think he'll take that. But they're both a little bit hit and miss for me. I think as I said, I think if he shows up, Twerk takes that. So I'm going to go with Twerk 2-1. B-Dot versus Shotgun Sug. I think B-Dot's a bit too much on a. And he's on that conscious vibe, innit? But he's also got that kind of street side to him, where Shotgun's just got the gangster and the street stuff. But he has got. I don't know. It's a difficult one, but I think B-Dot will have too much for Shotgun. But Shotgun's proved me wrong in the past, so I think it'll be a tight one. But I'm going to go 2-1 B-Dot. DNA versus Av. I'm not a fan of Av. I don't like how he goes about his business. Even when he's not battling, just like behind the scenes and that, I think that for someone his age, and like he should be set more of an example. Like, I know this isn't PG stuff, but I think he's one of the worst for it when it comes to the scene, like creating drama and stuff. Like, act your age, grow up. I just don't like him for that. DNA, one of the best to ever do it. So, and he consistently fucks people up and ends people that. Even when he's like considered an underdog, which is crazy because he should never really be considered an underdog for what he's done for the scene and the years and the freestyle ability. So I see DNA dealing with Av, to be honest. I'm going to go, I'll say 2-1 DNA. Arsenal versus Danny Myers. This is going to be fire. I think Arsenal is just going to try bully Myers though. I think he's going to get aggressive with him, physical a little bit, just to ruffle Danny's feathers. But I think Myers hopefully will know that he's coming from that angle and not get flustered by it and something happens in the battle that doesn't need to happen. I think if Myers sticks to that and doesn't get, as I said, ruffled by the tactics of Arsenal, he's got a chance. Both veterans of the scene, both have a vital part to play or have played a vital part up to this point. That's another tight one for me. Arsenal with a disrespectful shit, I think it's going to affect Myers, to be honest. So, personally, I prefer Myers, but I think Arsenal will get to him, and I think Arsenal will take it because I think he's gonna mess with his mental side more. So I'm gonna go with Arsenal 2-1. K-Shine versus Chilla Jones. This should be there's quite a few fire battles on this, and there's probably going to be more to be announced. So K-Shine versus Chilla Jones. I ain't seen Chilla for a good bit, and he used to be one of my favourites to watch. Like, remember what he did to Prep? Mental. And his Daylight battle, and like he's got some classics. K-Shine as well, another one that took a while to grow on me, but now he's one of my favourites to watch when on the big events. So, another crazy one. I don't see any of these being 3-0s, to be honest. K-Shine, I don't know. I think it's probably the hardest one to call for me. 2-1 either way, but just to give you a decisive answer, I'm going to go 2-1 Chilla Jones, but I could see it 2-1 either way. And then the main event, Tay-Rock versus Averb. I know a lot of people have been waiting for this one for a long time. I'm not the biggest Tay-Rock fan. I don't think he's got as many strings to his bow than a lot of other battlers, but he's the face of Smack, so he gets more of a push. And I thought he did okay against Daylight, but it was a 3-0 still, and it wasn't even the worst rock I've seen. But Daylight washed him, absolutely washed him. So Tay-Rock, he might nick around, but I don't see him winning this battle. Averb, I don't always like his stuff, but the majority of the time I do. He used to be like top 3 for me. It's probably not at that level anymore for me, but as I said, the majority of the time he shows up for me. So I'm going to go with Averb. I'm going to say 2-1, potentially a 3-0, but a lot of people will be like, you crazy, you can't 3-0 him. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. But I'm going to say 2-1 Averb. Smack Volume 7, January 23rd, Caffeine TV. I'm going to have to put a note down because I keep forgetting when these battles are popping up, the dates of them and that. So 2-1 Averb. There'll probably be more battles to be announced as well going forward, possibly. So, but this looks fire. Like, this looks like one of the major cards probably since I'd say Gnome X, to be honest, that has looked like it's going to be some good battles, because since then it's kind of dropped off again, I think. So this looks like it's going to be promising. Hopefully it all goes ahead and don't get cancelled and pull outs and all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to look forward to this one, man. Let me know your thoughts and who you got for your picks. And yeah, I'm going to tune in for this when it happens.